Hello DV besties, welcome back to the Design Bundles YouTube channel. This week we are doing a Valentine's themed project and we are making this adorable little Valentine's keychain. So if you've been looking to break out your laser cutter, or maybe you're just interested in laser cutting and how it works, this is the video for you. So let's get into it. So this is the file we're going to be using today. You can get the link to this file in the description of this video. It is included with the Plus membership, so if you have Plus membership, congratulations, you can go download this right now. Also, if you don't have a laser cutter, this is one of those files that's awesome because you really don't need a laser cutter to do it. If you have a Cricut Maker or a more heavy-duty cutting machine, then you can actually cut this using chipboard on your regular old cutting machine. You could also cut this on any kind of cutting machine if you choose to not use a wood product and instead use paper, vinyl, felt. You can really cut this with anything that you could also engrave. So this project is for you, even if you don't have a laser cutting machine, but if you do have a laser cutting machine, you're gonna be able to follow right along with me today as we cut it. One thing that you can look for if you're ever wondering if you can use a file or if you can use it on like a different kind of machine is go look at the file types that are included in that file package. This one includes DXF, EPS, PNG, PDF, JPEG, and SVG. So you can cut this on a wide variety of machines. So let's download this and get it put into my WeCreate software because we're gonna be using our 40-watt WeCreate today. It's right there behind me. And we're gonna have to put it into WeCreate Make It. So I'm gonna hit download now. So it's gonna download it as a zip file. And actually the only thing you have to do to unzip zip files is double click them. So get it in your downloads folder, double click it, and then we are gonna bring it into WeCreate Make It. So I'm gonna hit new project up here. I'm gonna make sure I'm connected to my laser first of all. So I'm gonna come up to this device area up here and I'm going to try to remember which one of these is my laser. I believe it's this one. Okay, so there's my laser. Love the view. That's because I have my lid open currently. So that's why it looks like that. I'm gonna go put my piece of wood in there, but first let's drag. Actually, we're gonna put our piece of wood in there first because it makes it a lot easier to see the file that we wanna work with. Right now, if I dropped my file in here, it's just on a black screen. It's gonna be really hard to see. So before we do that, let's talk about materials that you need for today's project. You're gonna want some wood. I am using this Glowforge wood that I've had sitting around for forever and I just haven't used it. So this is 12 by 12 light walnut plywood. It's probably 1/8 of an inch. Almost everything that Glowforge sells in their like regular thickness is 1/8 of an inch. So that's probably what this is. This protective thing is supposed to prevent the wood from getting burn marks on it. I find that it actually just makes it harder to cut, and then I think it makes it harder in the end to peel away your design. You end up having to peel all these little shards of this sticky contact paper away. I find that annoying. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna peel mine off ahead of time so that we don't have to deal with that on the back end. So I'm gonna do that really quick. It's also just satisfying. So huzzah! There's one piece of it. And let's get the other side because it comes on both sides. You're also gonna need some keychain hardware. This is my really organized way of keeping my hardware together. This is my earring hardware and my keychain hardware and my snap fasteners. And these are the keychain lobster claw things we're gonna use today. So we're gonna use these guys. You're also probably gonna want a paint pen of some kind because we're gonna wanna add some red accents to this, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So for now, let's put this in our WeCreate and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so we're just gonna put this bad boy right down in here. All right, there she is. Now we're just gonna close our lid and then our camera will refresh. Okay, that was a little bit exciting. So now I'm just gonna press refresh right here on my screen and it should show me my wood piece, hopefully, as long as it does it right. And then we can drag in our actual file. So while that's refreshing, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my keychain file here. We want the SVG because we know that's compatible with our machine. So I'm just gonna drag and drop it onto the screen. You can see it comes in at the right size, which is super exciting. So the only thing I have to do is wait for my camera to refresh here. And then I'm gonna select the material that I'm cutting on, and I'm also gonna make sure that each of these lines are coded correctly for either engraving or cutting. Because one of the most frustrating things is to complete a whole cut and then realize you had everything set to engrave. Not that I've ever done that, obviously. I'm also gonna go ahead and select my material. We said this was maple. We'll select that. And an 1/8 inch is the same as 3.175 millimeters. We're gonna say it's 5 though, because it's a little over 3. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of this and I'm gonna move it to the corner. Why am I doing that? Because I'm trying to save wood. Okay, this stuff is not cheap. We don't waste it. So I'm gonna go to the corner. Now I'm gonna click on each of these lines and make sure they're coded correctly for cut versus engrave. We want red lines to be cut lines because you can see that's like what we wanna cut out of the wood. And then we want the blue lines to be engraved lines. Now remember that when I dragged this file in, I didn't change the size of it at all. That's one of the great things about most files you're gonna get with design bundles is they're pre-sized for the size that you want. So I'm not even gonna change that. I'm literally just gonna make sure these are cut and engraved. Another thing that I like to do is look at this little preview down here. Now this preview is awesome because it tells you, it's like a chart. It says at this combination of speed and power, this is what it's gonna look like. So you can also click on this and say, I want it to look like that. And it will set the power and the speed for you, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I want it to look like that. So I'm gonna set the speed and the power. And now we're good to go. So you always have to autofocus before you start cutting with your laser. So I'm gonna hit autofocus and then we'll be able to hit start. Another thing we're gonna do before we really hit start is we're gonna run back there and throw that venting hose out the window so that we don't give ourselves some sort of disease or something. It's actually just gonna make our room smell like a campfire. Okay, so then we just hit start. It's gonna tell us how long it's gonna take. 3 minutes. I think we can handle that. So let's hit send, and then we're just gonna go press the button, and then it's gonna cut. And then all we have to do is attach our little lobster claw guy and paint it if we want to. It's probably gonna engrave first and then cut second. Time will tell. Yes, it's engraving. It's engraving the little heart hat thing right now. So we're gonna let it do its thing for a minute. I may check back in on it in a minute or two just so you can see it in progress, but I won't make you stick around for this whole part, and then we'll be back in a second. It's doing the cut part now. It just finished engraving. So we should be ready to pull this out here in just a minute or two. We're gonna wait for it to stop clearing out the smoke, and then we'll open it. Actually, we're not gonna wait. Okay, I don't recommend this. There it goes, it just needed me to open it. Okay, let's take this piece of wood out. Okay, so we've pulled her out of the machine. One thing that I like to do, I don't know if this is kosher, but it works for me, is when it gets this like ghosting, this like smearing effect, I like to just wipe it with a baby wipe because it gets rid of all that additional like soot. It just kind of cleans it up a little. And then we're just gonna wipe it on our pants because that's what we do. Look at that, that's adorable. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the letters. I'll show you a before and after. Before. After. See how much of a difference that makes? So now we have our 2 pieces. They're so cute. All we have left is to attach our lobster claw and paint those little hearts red. So let me get you a better view and let's get into it. So I'm gonna attach the lobster claw first. Oh wait, I think let's put them on the ring and then put the ring on the lobster claw. That's probably how you do it. Okay, some assembly required. And now we're gonna put our little guys on there. So don't break. I swear, if you break, don't break. Don't break. Stay strong. Okay, 1 down, 1 to go. Okay, come on, don't break, don't break, don't break. It's just such a small piece of wood and I'm using very thin wood, so the fear of it. Look at that. One side and the other. And now we're just gonna add some color. So we're gonna take our little paint pen here. I'm using just like a red acrylic paint pen. And I'm just gonna add some red to these little hearts. I'm really not being too fussy with it because I actually prefer that things look a little like hand done and like not perfect. But if you wanna get really fussy with it, I won't judge ya. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's just like a little pop of color. Okay, here she is. Oh my gosh, look at it. Okay, so that's the front. And then this is the back. Look how cute it is. I love it. So that is how easy it is to do a keychain using your laser. So if you've been interested in laser cutting or you've ever thought about it, something like this is a really good first project to do. And you can find tons of keychain designs just like this one on Design Bundles with your Plus membership. So if you haven't started a free trial, now is your moment. You can get a 3-day free trial, completely free, no strings attached, on us right now. The link is in the description of this video. Go try it out. Download some files, see what you think, and see if Plus membership is the right fit for you. Our files are not the only perk of Plus membership. In fact, they're barely scratching the surface. So start a free trial, see for yourself, play with the software and tools. I hope you loved this project as much as we did. It was so fun to make and so simple, and I can't wait. My son is gonna wanna put this on his backpack like immediately, and honestly, who can blame him? If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, don't miss a thing. We're back here every single week with crafty tutorials. But until we're back next week together, happy crafting, DV besties. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And I love you so much.